Here's your jingle. Specially made.
The Chris Moyle Show. Today with Robbie Williams. BBC Radio 1.
Right, I just said to you when we're coming back into the studio, I've got to ask you this on the air. Your old flat,
Which one?
Notting Hill,
Yeah.
right? The one on the
Opposite
corner.
Paul Smith.
Right.
Yeah.
Had a stormtrooper in it.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's gone. Sold it. Yeah. Did you want that?
I wanted that storm.
I think I might have given it away. I can't remember. Yeah. No, it was really cool, that.
It was very cool.
Yeah. I think I might get another one. I want a Boba Fett, though.
Well, if anyone is listening who can give Robbie a Boba Fett, if you have a spare stormtrooper...
Or sell me a Boba Fett, I will buy it too.
Yeah, but I'd like a...
You'd like it for free?
Yeah, sure.
He'll
Oh,
pay
okay.
delivery on it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. I ain't signing the deals that you sign.
Okay, I want a free one too, then.
There you go. Well, there's a recession on.
Have you been waiting all this time to ask that?
Pretty much. That's the only reason I booked him on the show. Because I wanted to find out where the stormtrooper outfit was.
Fair
How many years
enough.
is it?
It's
Is
gone.
Is
It's
it
gone.
5 years since you were sat here, and all that time
It's been
bugging you?
Festering in the
burning.
back of your mind.
Oh man, it's
You
all
should
like
have just called.
I wake up in the middle of the night. Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Like that.
I did that with crisps last night, apparently. My girlfriend said this morning, you just, in the middle of the night, went, crisps. That's what's on my mind.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't know.
Yesterday morning, I was just leaving the house, and my wife's lying in bed, obviously half asleep, and she goes, "Bye-bye." She goes, "Are you walking to work today?" And I'm thinking, it's pitch black, it's a gale force wind, and I live 22 miles away. No, I'm going to drive in like I do every day.
Are you a talker? Do you talk in your sleep?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I've never heard myself.
Never been pointed out. Are you, Chris?
No, not really. As I'm drifting off, if I'm talking and I start drifting off, I go a bit gibberish.
I love talking it. I think it's the funniest thing.
Sophie said I got up in the middle of the night the other night because the wind was really bad, so the windows are rattling, and I'm like...
Donkey got up in the middle of the night. Yeah,
you know what it's like. And Sophie said last night, we just finished dinner, and she goes, "You did it again last night. You got up in the middle of the night for no reason." And I went, No, I got up because the windows were rattling because it was really windy. Do you not remember? I said I got back to bed, you went, "What are you doing?" I said, "It's really windy. I was just checking outside." And she suddenly went, "Did I say to you at that point, keep 'em peeled?" I went, "Yeah, you did." She goes, "Oh my God, that's just going to get mad." I went, it's really windy outside, love. Don't worry about it. She went,
Keep 'em peeled.
"Keep 'em peeled."
Johnny Wilkes interviews people in his sleep.
Does he?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Parky?
He actually gets up on the side and he goes, and in 5, 4.
No, he doesn't.
And then he'll do the silent. "Hi, I'm Johnny Wilkes, and you join me outside the garden centre here at Burton, and today I'll be..." Honestly, and does a full one. It's fantastic to watch.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You got to film that.
Yeah, we sleep in the same bed sometimes, like Morecambe and Wise.
Right.
Yeah.
In your dressing gowns.
Not like Kenny and George.
No.
No.
Like Morecambe and Wise.
Like Morecambe and Wise. Yeah, yeah.
Like Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that.
Let me ask you some interview-style questions.
Go.
So, are you back in Britain, living now back in Britain all the time?
I split between the two sides.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes I go off to America where I talk like that because I picked up the bit of the lingo.
Sure.
And that's how I started the talking now.
A big Mexican?
Yeah, well, that's how Americans talk, isn't it?
Well, LA was originally part of Mexico, as
Yeah, it
everybody
was.
knows.
Yeah, until not so many years ago.
About 160 years ago, it's only been
Give
part of
it
America.
back. Give it back. Let's start it now.
Well,
Give it back.
They might not want it. Well, they pretty much own it
I think
anyway.
they're taking it anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's theirs.
When you're in LA, do you have a typical day?
Yes. Yeah.
Talk us through it.
I wake up.
Yep.
I have a vanilla. I can do this here because it doesn't. It won't be. It's a BBC thing, I know, but I have a vanilla soy latte from a place called Coffee Bean.
Nice.
It's better than the other place.
Okay.
Though I will say that the straight latte from the other place is very nice too.
Will you drive down there?
No.
Right.
No, somebody brings
Do they really?
me one. Somebody
See, that's nice.
procures it for me and brings it to my bedside. I then have porridge.
Very healthy.
Yeah, with a bit of honey in it.
You need to flavour it, sure.
Then I get on the internet.
Right.
And check news, BBC Sports.
Right.
AboveTopSecret.com. I go there for my conspiracy stuff. Check out David Icke's website. Then I go downstairs And there'll be football on now because of the season.
Right.
And in Los Angeles, you can get all the games.
Yeah.
All of the games, even the 3 o'clock games.
See.
So Saturday is a soy vanilla latte, porridge, sofa, 3 games in a row.
Wow.
Come on. And the missus likes football, so it's all good.
Does she get it? Does she?
Absolutely better than a lot of people, but better than a lot of English people. She
That's good.
has more knowledge. She's frightening, her knowledge about football, actually. It's amazing. I love it.
Does she have a preferred team?
Yes, Manchester United.
Oh, see, that's a shame.
But she also feels for Liverpool too. She doesn't understand.
But that's great when they don't get the rivalry and they just like what. That's
Do
good.
you know? But I'm pretty much the same too.
Right.
You know, I really like Man United, but I like Liverpool too. I'm weird like that.
When I first came to London, my mate in the pub, Kev, was a massive Chelsea fan, and well, I didn't really know many people where I lived, and he'd always sit and watch the Leeds games with me in the good old days.
When they were on the telly.
Yeah.
And I'd sit and watch the Chelsea games with him, and it's like, you know, as a Leeds fan or a Chelsea fan, that's not the done thing.
Really?
But we'd always kind of support each other, and you
It's
know,
all about love, really, isn't it?
it's all about the love of the game.
Break through those barriers.
I just imagine you live in the hills.
I do live in the hills, yeah.
See.
It's dead sexy, sexy life, man.
I went to your place when you were renting Dan Aykroyd's place.
Yes.
And
They had all the ghosts in that house. Did I tell you about the ghosts in there?
No.
The old lady that was in the rocking chair.
Really, real ghosts?
Our kids at school now. Kids will be at school now. They won't be scared now.
It'll be fine.
But there was a few ghosts in that house.
Tell us about the old lady in the rocking chair.
There was an old lady in the rocking chair, and the people that came to remove the stuff from that house to take to my new house refused to actually go back in to remove the stuff because of the old lady in the rocking chair.
Maybe it was just stolen stuff.
Maybe
that's what it was.
Maybe it was.
I don't know.
Maybe it was my mum. She won't like being called an old lady. She doesn't look like one anyway.
Do you see a ghost?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a chat with one.
Seriously?
Seriously. Scary stuff.
Me and Dave did ghost hunting.
Yeah. With Yvette Fielding.
And Chris laughed at us.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody got scared when Dave farted.
No, I got hit by a ghost.
Seriously?
As it hit me on my shoulder.
With a clunk or was it like
Thud, as like a hand just hit me, and there was no one stood behind me, and there was just a wall.
Was it a hit? Could you have mistaken a big breeze for it?
Oh no, definitely not. It was
Really?
it hit my head and then my shoulder.
Really?
I screamed like a girl.
And did it pick on anybody else?
Just me.
Just you?
You're all nuts.
Homophobic ghost, I don't know.
You're all nuts. That's what it was.
You've got the gift, my friend.
Really?
You have the gift.
And also we did like not Ouija board. What was it? Where the thing moved?
Ouija board.
The seance. The seance.
No.
No. The
Had a pen in it.
Buckaroo.
Had a pen, and then
Operation.
it
I want to
moved
bite your
around,
finger.
And it moved, and it
Hungry hippos.
picture on the. Never mind.
It's not a 5 to 9 conversation in the morning. This is
It's that thing. They did that thing where they all put their hand on like a bit of wood on the table, and then one person moves the wood, and everybody else goes, "Oh my God, it's really moving." They did that.
You weren't there.
That's exactly what happened.
You weren't there.
I'm sorry, seriously. If Yvette Fielding could really find ghosts, she wouldn't be on Living TV. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Get over
man.
yourselves.
Yeah. Chris Miles. You see, it all could be tricks of the mind, but I'm very interested in all that stuff, UFOs and what have you, and poltergeists and ghosts.
But UFOs are fascinating but that's what they are. They're unidentified flying objects. But everybody assumes that UFOs are aliens.
Have you ever seen anything?
I've never seen anything.
Yeah, UFOs.
I've seen things that I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, me too.
But then often they're just helicopters and clouds.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'll
I
be
saw
honest.
something the other week and got very excited when we all looked up. We're all outside in a beer garden in a pub, and somebody went, "Oh my God!" and the clouds just lit up, and it was just a plane flying low through the clouds. But for like 2 seconds, it was very exciting.
The joy of ET was within you.
It was
you
there.
Felt, you felt it.
But it turned out it was just a joy of BA.
BA.
I think they were just circling.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
What's the most graphic UFO thing you've seen?